Everyone, good afternoon. I thought I was nearly going to have to cancel here as well. It just my video for some reason, or my camera just booted me off. Let me see, am I live? I hope so. And let me see if I can try and bring up my camera, my screen with my comments, just in case you guys have any questions. All right, while I'm waiting, I suggest you grab a cuppa because we could be here a little while. We've got two, I'm going to try and get through 2 catalogues. We'll see how we go. There's a lot happening with Stampin' Up! At the moment. If you're a demonstrator, you will know that the 2023-24 annual catalogue has just gone live as a PDF, and that means we can view it online. We do not have a paper copy as yet, but I would imagine that they are in the process of mailing all those out. They have just announced also that we will be getting a new color refresh. I managed to put this together so I can show you. These are the in color collection, the new in color collections. We've got Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, and Pebbled Path. All right, so that's the new 2023-25 in colors that will be joining us at the beginning of May. These are the ones that will carry over. So every year Stampin' Up! Will change, move out one lot of 5 and then bring in another 5, so that every year there's a changeover, just so that we don't get bored using the same old all the time. But there's also been a color refresh in all the other color families, and we've got a new color here. This is the Misty Moonlight that's returning. And this one here is supposed to be Pecan Pie. It hasn't quite come out the right color on my printer, but it's a nice warm, could I say a lightish Cays and Craze, but not quite as red. Brights, we're bringing Lemon Lime Twist back into the family. What else is coming on? Oh, Azure Afternoon is a new one, totally new. And Berry Burst here on the end, which is a nice berry color. It's a returning favorite. In the subtles, we have a new guy here, Lemon Lolly, a nice pretty lemon. Makes a nice addition. We have Lost Lagoon, which is a returning favorite. Highland Heather has been pulled down the line to make room for Fresh Freesia, which is a returning in color, and Bubble Bath, which is a nice, lovely pink. We've been crying out for a new pink for ages, so let's hope that that works for us all. And in the Regals, what have we got? New. These are all the old ones. Pretty Peacock, which is a returning in color from a few years ago. We've got Blueberry Bushel, which is, I think, could have been another in color from a few years ago. And Gorgeous Grape has been brought into the Regal, so that's really nice. Hi Bev, hi Lisa. All right, so there are our colors. All nice and new. All right. Has everyone got their cuppa? Is everyone nice and relaxed? Because we might be a while. We'll go through the mini first. I have everything marked, so we will make a start. Okay, let me just take that away. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so last chance products. Let me just tell everyone that these specials will start on the 4th of April and run through to the 1st of May. However, it's only while stocks last. So once these products are gone, that's it, I'm afraid. There'll be no more. They won't be coming back at all. So if you see something that you think you'd like to buy, I would grab it sooner rather than later. Hi Sam, nice to have you here. Grab a cuppa because we could be here for a little while. I've got a lot to go through this afternoon. All right, so this gorgeous bundle here is carrying over, but in the next catalogue it won't be as a bundle. Normally they won't carry over bundles. If it's been in a previous catalogue, it won't roll over into a new catalogue as a bundle. So therefore you won't get your 10% discount that you will get now. So, you know, weigh that up please if you want to grab that. This lovely paper here has been reduced down to $18.90. Where are we? What number are we? Number 4, and it's normally $21. And this guy here is $16.80, which is a bigger reduction. Okay, I'm not sure about these guys. I would imagine that if I haven't marked it, it must be carrying over, but that's the bundle. Yes, so the bundle for that is not carrying over. The Love for You, the stamp set and the dies are carrying over, but you won't see them as a bundle. So once again, if you want that 10% discount, I would grab it now while it's available in this catalogue. This guy's carrying over, but not as a bundle. The bundle's not carrying over, but you'll still be able to get the dies and the stamp set. Love Cats are not carrying over, and obviously there's no reduction in that. Okay, the two-tone Flora bundle is retiring, but you will be able to purchase them as separate, the dies and the stamp set separate, and the same as the Something Fancy bundle. That will be carried over as separate items. This really gorgeous fine shimmer paper pack, it's been reduced from $17.50 down to $14. And the Fancy Flora 6x6 papers, which are my absolute favourite. Loved using these. And unfortunately there's no reduction in those. They aren't carrying over. All right, so that's pretty much the same. I hope we can all see. Lighting the Way, the bundle is, it won't be carrying over, but you'll still be able to get the dies and the stamp set in the next catalogue. Spring Blessings, that stamp set is leaving us, half price that one, down from 42 down to 21. And these gorgeous dragonfly trinkets have been reduced down to $11.20. They are normally $14. Okay, right, so I'm not sure what I've gone and done here. Hello, thanks, the Fragrant Flowers bundle. Okay, so both the clear and the photopolymer won't be carrying over, and there's a reduction. $16.40 for the photopolymer and $24.60 for the cling. I'm just trying to work it out. Cling, like that's a huge, oh no, that's, normally you can buy them for $41, so that's probably 60% that one. And that one's not quite 60%. That's a bit more than 50. I'm not sure about the dies. Yes, here we go, the dies. They have been reduced, another great bargain. They're normally $54 and it's $21.60. Hello, Lisa. Glad you could make it. Okay, by the bay, now the suite, of course, is retiring. I believe the bundle is retiring, but you'll still be able to get both of those in the next catalogue as separate items. And the papers have been reduced down to $24.30, and they are normally $27. Perfectly detailed. I think by the looks of that is carrying over. Nested Friends, the bundle is carrying over into the next catalogue, so there's no reduction there. Queen Bee bundle, I have used this bundle a lot, absolutely loved it. The bundle, of course, is retiring, and there's no reduction in either the stamp set or the dies by the looks of that. Silly Goose stamp set, didn't get this one, but it's quite a fun little stamp set. It's been reduced from $53 down to $30.80, which is quite a savings. These background stamps never really took my fancy, and I never really used. We got this one on stage, and I never really used it. Well, I didn't use it, if I'm honest. So that's half price at $17, and this one is not quite half. It looks like it's probably like a 20% or anyway, I can't do the math. It's reduced from 34 down to 27.20. The sea turtle, I believe, is carrying over, so there is no reduction there. The Regency Park suite is retiring because there are products in here that won't be carrying over. Petal Park bundle and the Sentimental Park bundle won't be going over into the next catalogue as a oh, Sam, yeah, I know, right? Oh, there's so many great bargains, and I'm thinking, oh, be strong. Okay, so back on the job. Sentimental Park and Regency Park, Park Petal and Sentimental Park won't be going over into the next catalogue as bundles. They will be sold as separate, so if you want that 10%, grab it now. The adhesive backed Milky Dots, these are really pretty, I have to say, and I've loved using these too. Really pretty gems. They have been reduced from $14 down to $11.20. And then the papers, the 6x6 papers, down from $21 to $16.80. All right, so there's those two great bundles. On the Farm, the bundle is retiring, and this is something else I want you to be aware of. The bundle itself hasn't been reduced, so if you want both the stamp set and the dies, it's going to be cheaper for you to buy them separately. So the stamp set has been reduced down to $26.40 from $44, and the dies, now this has to be a 60% reduction. They are down from $56 to $22.40. That's less than half price. All right, so if you're into all things farm, cows and sheep and chickens and all the rest, great bargain there. And I apologize in advance if you've already bought it. Hello, Heather. No nice of you to be here. I'm just walking through this catalogue just to show you all the bargains that can be had from the 4th of April. Around the bend. Now the cling stamps, which are the red rubber stamps, are actually retiring, but it's carrying over into the next catalogue as with the photopolymer version. All right, and the cling stamps have been reduced to $26.40. Now that's a great bargain. What are they normally? $44. All right, so not quite half price, but still a great bargain, and you can use them with the dies. So if you buy the red rubber and you buy the dies, you're still getting it less for what it's available at the moment, even with your 10%. There's no reduction on the dies, and it won't be sold as a bundle in the next catalogue either. So you won't get that 10%. Okay, Marigold Moments. We've got let me think. This is less than half price, this stamp set. 42, down from 42 is $16.80. And then the dies, of course, again, have been reduced. And again, it'll be cheaper to buy them separate at the moment rather than buying the bundle, because the bundle isn't reduced. The dies are also less than half price. So if you like your florals, that's a great one to grab. Covered in Sunshine with a cute little sentiment stamp set. Reduced from 41 down to $32.80. Okay, Way to Grow. Not my thing, but I've seen a few lovely cards made from this one. It's less than half price. Normally 41 is down to $16.40. Guys, if you have any questions too, please ask. I'm happy to try and answer as well as I can. And the conversation bubbles. Now the bundle is retiring. It's not carrying over. So the stamp set is $16.80, which is less than half price, and the dies are also very much so less than half price. Right? They're normally $49. And the stamps are normally $42. So you could make some great teenage cards or early teen cards with that one. The Friendly Gnomes, which coordinated with the dies out of the last mini catalogue, the July to December mini. So no reduction there. Obviously they were quite popular, so they don't need to. Because what happens, depending on our stock levels, the Stampin' Up! Stock levels, is how much reduction, how much discount they will give on the retiring product. Lucky Clover, the bundle, the punch and the stamp set, it's retiring. You can grab the stamp set for less than half price, and you can grab the punch, I'm not quite sure, maybe a 20% discount there, down to $27.20 from $34. Delicate Desert, the bundle is retiring. No reduction. I'm not sure whether that's carrying over. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. I've got nothing here, but let me have a look. What page are we here? Mini 43. Yeah, maybe I've written it over the other side. No, I'm not sure what happened there. The, oh here, no. They aren't listed separately anywhere. So where are we? 43. The bundle is not reduced. There's a stamp set. I need a ruler. This is so tricky. The printing on this is so small. Okay, the cling stamp, there's a 60% discount in the stamp. So it's normally 42 and it'll now be 1680. And the dies, there's a 50% discount on the dies. Normally 60 and they are now 30. For some reason, it's not there. And the papers are also reduced. And this gorgeous pale papaya faux velvet ribbon. Okay. Oh, here they are over here on this page. Can't see for looking. Okay. 1680 down from 42, which is less than half price, like I said. 60% and then 50% for the dies reduction, which is great. Good bargain. Go get them, guys. Go get them. I've already ordered the Bubble Conversation bundle. I bought them and I haven't used them, but I think I will keep them because I think they'll be very handy to have. And I also have a 21st birthday coming up, and I think it would make a great card for them, so for that, so that's what I'm going to use them for, I believe. That's next week's problem. Okay, Kind Thoughts and Kind and Sincere. This is half price at 23. Like an Animal 12 by 12 has been reduced down to 18.90. If you like your animal prints, these are actually specialty papers and have the foiling, the metallic foiling on one side. So to make special papers, they do. Ballet Beauty, what am I looking at? 23.40. From 39. That the vellum is carrying over. Decorative Borders is retiring, no reduction on that one, so that was obviously quite popular. Taco Fiesta is carrying over. The Citrus bundle, the bundle itself is retiring, but the stamp set and the dies and the hybrid embossing folder will be carrying over as separate items. So if you want that bundle, grab it now to grab your 10%. I'm sounding like a bit of a broken record here, but anyway. Rain or Shine, the suite itself, because what happens, you can buy, with this one number, you can buy all these products. Stampin' Up! Very kindly done that for us. And just saves you going entering all the different numbers for all the different products. So that's what happens with that, with this suite collection product number. So the suite itself is retiring, the bundle is retiring, but these two are going into the next catalogue as separate items, and it looks like everything else, and the papers of course are retiring. We very, very rarely get papers that carry over. It's, you know, almost unheard of. It has happened once or maybe twice that in my 8 years, but it's very, very rarely. So the papers have been reduced from from 27 down to 21.60. This cute little Easter bunny bundle. Who has this one? I got Playing in the Rain collection already. It's something I didn't get, Sam. It kind of didn't tickle my fancy that much, and the guys that come to my class, I don't know whether they would enjoy using it either. In saying that, though, they do tend to like cutesy little things, but it's hard to cram everything in when you only have a class a month. There's just so many lovely products, and I have seen quite a few gorgeous cards made out of this. If anyone follows Ellen Woodbridge, she's done lots of lovely cards with that one. But anyway, moving on. Easter Bunny bundle. The bundle itself won't be carrying over, but the stamp set and the punch will be, and the punch will punch out this image here. Probably, oh, you can buy it now for Easter. You'd probably get it. My orders normally take about a week from when I put my order in until when it gets delivered. It normally takes about a week, 5 business days. You have the bunnies, Heather. Oh, you'll have to show me some cards. I really need to set up a group where we can all share our creations. That would be fun, I think. And anything else that, if I've inspired you, or anything else that you've seen on the internet. I'm still up in the air. I don't do a lot of Easter cards, so therefore it didn't end up in my basket. So, but anyway, okay. Happy Labels. Happy Labels. The bundle is retiring. Both because this was a red rubber or a photopolymer option. There were quite a few different stamp sets that had that option in this catalogue. I think they were just trialing to see how that went. But so I believe all this is retiring, and the stamp set is down from 42 to 25.20. Rejoice in Him. If you like your religious cards, this would be a good one. It's reduced from 39 down to 27.30. Dainty to Light, absolutely love this one. Didn't use it enough. I've only just started using it now. Gorgeous images, line drawings, very relaxed. So if you color them, just go relaxed with your coloring as well. And you have these gorgeous dies that have the outlines, like they'll ones that will cut out the images, as well as a few little design dies in there as well, detailed ones that you can use separately in your card making or scrapbooking. Okay, so there's no reduction in that one because both of those are carrying over, but not as a bundle. Occasionally Funny, that must be carrying over. The Ginkgo Branch bundle. Now this one was on my radar for quite a long time. I never got around to buying it. And I probably won't now. It's getting a bit late for me. I've still got lots of things in my drawers that need using. So I loved it though. I liked the fact would make a lovely sympathy card. Lots of, nurturing kind of sentiments in that one. So the stamp set, less than half price at $16.40. Still might get it yet. That's a good bargain. And the dies are also less than half price. So, enjoy the journey. The Sweet collection is retiring. The stamp set less than half price at $16.40. The dies less than half price at $24.40. These lovely enamel sticker icons, $7.50. That's half price as well. And the twine, 3 twine combo pack. It's reduced from $13.25 at $10.60. And of course the papers. I didn't like the A sides, but I didn't mind the B sides actually, and that's often the way with me with Stampin' Up papers. I struggle with their papers sometimes. You got the collection, Sam? Yeah. I got the papers in the last month of celebration as a celebration item. And I used the B side rather than the A side. Okay, so Beautiful Thistle stamp set has been reduced down to $31.20. The bundle is retiring, and the dies less than half price at $19.60. Watercolor World is carrying over, and these beautiful Alphabet a la Mode dies are also carrying over. Okay, Best Family Ever is carrying over. The decorative mask, loveliest layers decorative masks. Not quite half price, $11.10. We have the Brushed Bouquet bundle is retiring as a bundle. The bouquet stamp set, Brushed Bouquet stamp set, less than half price at $13.60, and the dies again less than half at $22.40. Picturesque stamp set, less than half price at $13.60. Loved using this one as well. Used it a lot. Framed florets. You can tell I'm getting tired. Let me have a sip of water. Excuse me. Okay. No reduction in the stamp set, but the dies are less than half price at 26, down from 65 is the usual price. Warm Welcome bundle, we have, what do we got here? I haven't got that marked off. What is this? Page 66. Dies, the bundle. So maybe, oh gosh, I'm not sure. It's not in my list here. So that's weird. I know that there were quite a few errors that Stampin' Up are aware of. So the dies, so maybe, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, if you want to buy the dies, they'll be available at $23.20 from the 4th of April. I'm not sure about the stamp set, which is really weird. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, what's over here? Best Day. No reduction there. Ready to Ride. Vicky will be happy with this one. It's the stamp set and the dies are carrying over, but not as a bundle. There's been a reduction in the adhesive back studs. What are they normally? $16.75 are down to $10.05. And the papers, again, these are specialty papers that have like a special shiny print on one side and just your usual printing on the other. and that's been reduced from 27 down to 16.20, so that's a great bargain too. On the Ocean, both the stamp set and the dies will be carrying over, but not as a bundle. Beside Me is going over. Enjoy the Rhythm by the looks is going over. Nearly there, guys. How long have I been going for? Oh, too long. Memories and More card pack. There's a $3.50 reduction there. Normally $17.50, and it's down to $14. And then the Memories and More cards and envelopes pack, which you can use together or separately. Reduced from $17.50 down to $15.75. Now, I love using the Memories and More cards for really quick and easy card making. If I have an event coming up that last minute, something that's last minute, I'll often grab my Memories and More cards and just whack together a card on the spot, just about. Like, you can see how easy it is just to put a card together here. You can also use them for your memory keeping. And there's a tag. And these ones comes with a sticker sheet. So lots of options there. And I think that's it for that one. Yeah. There's nothing else. Everything else I think I've gone through. All right. Who needs a break? Whew. Cup of tea time? Oh. All right, will I keep going, guys, or do you want a break? I might have another sip of tea. Thanks everyone for those who have joined me, and thank you also for everyone who will watch this on replay. It's nice to have your company. Now, this is quite a large catalogue, and when I get my catalogue, I take it up to Officeworks and get them to do a spiral binding on mine. I find it easier to work with. They do it. I'm not quite sure what the price is. You can even get them to put I've got them, mine's filthy because it's 12 months old, but I even get them to put a clear sheet to protect my cover. Normally I get them, it's not clear. I like them to get like a frosted kind of one, but anyway, they did it differently. They didn't do what I asked them for. So keep going, Bev. All right, let's keep going. We've got a few to get through, a whole catalogue. Okay, cup of tea, the memories, no, what are these? These ones. The Tea Boutique cards and envelopes have been reduced. That's a bargain. Down from $17.50, okay, they're now $7. Well, not now, from the 4th of April, remember, guys. So this is not, if you put an order in after the 4th of April, this is what the prices will be. Just make that clear. Okay, cup of tea, a stamp set, $36.90. And the bundle is also retiring. The dies, I'll mention the dies later in the back of the catalogue. It's a separate section. Sending Smiles, it's retiring as a bundle, but the stamp set and the dies will be carrying over into the next catalogue. Again, with this guy, Pansy Patch, the bundle will be retiring, but the dies and the stamp set will carry over into the next catalogue, but not as a bundle. Bottled Happiness, it's carrying over, but not as a bundle, so you'll still be able to get the punch and the stamp set. Celebrating You is retiring, but there's no reduction. That's carrying over. Sweetest cherries are carrying over, but not as a bundle. Both the stamp set and the punch will carry over, but not as a bundle. Nothing's better than, not surprised to see this go, but because we've had it for a couple of years now. So that's going, the stamp set's going. Normally 39, it's down to 31.20. Daffodil Daydream is leaving. Breaking News is leaving. This is a cute set, another great one for you know, teenagers or early teens, in betweens. It's been reduced from 39 down to 23.40. Friends are like seashells. Stamp set has reduced, been reduced down to 41.40. A little bit of a reduction there, possibly like a 10% maybe reduction on that one, but still cheaper after the 4th of April. Paradise Palms is leaving us. It's been reduced from 41 down to 36.90. The Lovely Linen, the suite of products is retiring. We have the stamp set is retiring, and it's reduced down to 19.50, but we're still going to be able to buy the punch. So maybe they have a new stamp set lined up for that one. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't had a really good look at the catalogue, but yeah, the punches will be available in the next catalogue. That's staying. Flowering Tulips has been with us for a couple of years, so it's leaving now. The stamp set is less than half price, it's 16.40. Lovely Linen, got that collection too, Sam. Wow, yeah, I did get that. Like the colours were too kind of bold for me. Not my thing, but the B-sides were very pretty, and it worked well with the quatrefoil embossing folder. So yeah. Okay, what do I got here? Yep, done that. Okay, Amazing Year, it's retiring, no reduction. Peaceful Moments, now this has been around a long time, a very long time. It'll be almost sad to see. It's like a long lost friend, and it'd be sad to see this one go. The stamp set reduced from 41 down to 28.70, and the Peaceful Moments stamps, I use this one a lot. I just loved that it was just the sentiments were just the right size for me. I loved the font that they used. It was just a gorgeous bloody sentiment stamp set. It's reduced from 37 down to 25.90. Woohoo! Well done, Sam. Love it when that happens. It's a good bargain to it's a good bargain when you sign up. You get lots of extra products for your money. Hello, Ladybug. It's carrying over. This bundle is leaving, but I think in the next catalogue, the stamp set and the punch, it has a coordinating punch, it will be separate. Simply Succulents. There's a reduction there, almost, oh no, not, yeah, less than half price, from 39 down to 15.60. Framed Occasions, I use this one a lot. Love this dotted circle. And the flowers and the foliage I used a lot in my stamping a la Ruth Trice. So use them a lot. So it's a great bargain, down from $32 to $12.80. A little cheesy, not my thing, but I'm sure there were many people who bought it. There's a reduction there from $37 down to $25.90. The sunflowers, it's another huge favourite. It's been around a while too. As you can tell, not much of a reduction because it was very popular. So from 42 down to 37.80. The bundle here is retiring, so obviously the stamps and the dies rather will be in the next catalogue, but not as a bundle. Butterfly Kisses, the sweet collection will retire. The papers, what do we got here? The papers reduced from 21 down to 14.70. The resin shaped flowers, half price at $7, and best butterfly stamp set, $39 down to $35.10. The dies will be mentioned later on. Charming Sentiments, as a bundle, it's not carrying over. The stamp set and the dies will be. All right, so if you like that set and want that 10% discount as a bundle, you grab it now. Art Gallery has been with us, I think, a couple of years, so it's leaving us. The stamp set has been reduced from $39 down to $23.40. Oh, obviously you like the brighter colours, Sam. See, I'm much more of a muted girl, which is why I struggle with the papers. I kind of find they are a bit too bright for me. I'd rather much rather something that's a little bit more muted and maybe texturalized, if that's a word. But yeah, and it's been really interesting to hear some of the feedback on the new in colors, because there are lots of people that don't like them. But in all fairness, we've had 2 or 3 years of really bright, fun in color colors. So, you know, it's maybe time to give someone else. You like it all. Good for you, Sam. That's what you need. That's what we need. So yeah, well, I forget what I was saying now, but yeah, maybe it's time to give someone else a turn and give, you know, like, and we're all different. Let's be honest, we're all different. You know, and that's what makes life so interesting, is all those differences and yeah, and sharing ideas, because I've seen so many lovely things. I'm off track here, but I've seen so many lovely cards made with products that I would not normally look twice at. But I'm thinking, oh boy, I like that, and I like those papers put together like that. So yeah, it ended up in my cart, of course. Biggest Wish must be carrying over, but the looks of that. Big Splash, no, sorry. What do we got here? I can't even read my writing. Skinny, Sunny Splash, Sunny Splash. I've gone, put my cross over the words there, and I can't see what it reads. Sunny Splash stamp set, down from $37 to $25.90. Simply Fabulous. I use this one a lot too. In my one sheet wonder stamping, like Ruth. It's reduced from 32 down to 25.60. Peaceful Deer is leaving us. No surprise there really, because it's been around for a couple of catalogues. Less than half price, guys, from 39 down to 15.60. And it has a coordinating punch up in the back section of the magazine, of the catalogue. Trimming the Tree, it's half price. Christmas Season, it carried over from the from a previous catalogue, reduced from 39 down to 35.10. and Christmas to Remember. It's also been carried over from a previous catalogue. No reduction on that one. Yeah, I actually like them all, Sam. I've got to be honest. I like all the new in colours. I can't wait to play with them. I think anyone that does vintage, shabby chic, that kind of theme will really enjoy using these colours. I think they'll get used a lot in that sense. But yeah, that's my thoughts, just saying. But yeah, I kind of feel like they are very vintagey, shabby chicy kind of colours, so it'll be interesting to see. And I can't wait to see how the artisans put them together, because they make some gorgeous stuff. Like, they'll be busy putting their heads down and bums up at the moment, getting all their stuff together for the new catalogue launch. So they'll be busy little beavers, ready to show us what they've been creating. Happy Forest friends, this guy, the suite, is retiring. The stamp set has been reduced down to $36.30 from $42. The papers have been reduced from, the papers are always the same, $21 down to $14.70. And then the 2-pack of ribbon, the combo pack, reduced from $14 down to $9.80. And of course the bundle will be retiring as well. Stitchery, I've used this a lot, believe it or not, because I don't mind experimenting with my stamping. So Stitchery has been retired down from $37 to $33.30. Elephant Parade bundle from the stamp set, what have we got, $39 down to $35.10, and of course the bundle will retire. Pure Magic has been reduced from $37 down to $33.10. I love the sentiments. I would buy this just for the sentiments. I think yeah, I have a couple of really close friends that their children beat to the sound of a different drum, and these sentiments were, I bought this set just for the sentiments, so I could give them a card just to say how proud I was of them and how I enjoy being their friend, and I enjoy their company, you know. So yeah, it was nice to have those sentiments, and I think I'll keep that set just for that reason. Nuts About Squirrels, reduced from 30 down to 18. Glad We're Friends, no reduction there. A Grandkid, I love this set too for this particular sentiment. I bought this one just for this. So smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful. I use that a lot in my cards. And it's reduced from 37 down to $33.30. By My Side is going over. One Happy Family is being retired, and there's a reduction there from 37 down to $22.20. I use this one a lot too, especially this little Happy Birthday. It's a cute little font, fun font that you can use for male, female, young and old. And if you wanted just a little strip sentiment somewhere on the front of your card, that was a great one to use. Any of those actually. Well Done, the stamp set, not quite half price, from 30 down to 18. Peekaboo Farm, it's been reduced from 30 down to 27, and Party Puffins from 35 down to 21. Cute one for the kids. Another cute one for the kids. This is like a kitty pages now. This little this birthday piggy, another cute one. Less than half price at $16.40. Abigail Rose, Lots and lots of people absolutely love this one, and I'll be honest, I loved it too. I bought the papers but nothing else because I bought the Magnolia Suite and hardly used it, and then the next one, the Peonies, I bought that one and hardly used it, and I thought, you know what, I don't think I'm going to use this one either because the images weren't quite my cup of tea. Speaking of which, I'm going to have another sip, guys, sorry. But yes, bought the papers, loved the papers. They were very, very vintagey, shabby chicy kind of thing, which is my style. And I've just made a card with them yesterday using them, so I'll show you later after the recipient gets her card. All right, so the stamp set reduced from 44 down to 39.60. The papers, if you want to grab these, reduced from, are they 21? Reduced from 21 down to 16.80. And this lovely natural finish ribbon, it's like a linen-y ribbon that you can stamp on, going by the picture or the photo. It's reduced from 15 down to 9, so not quite half price, so that's a great bargain. It's a nice classic linen ribbon, a little bit wider, and you can see here in this photo, this one here, it's been coloured along one edge with the Stampin' Blends. So guys, don't forget you can do that with the lighter coloured ribbons. You can get your Stampin' Blends and just add with the brush end. You can colour in your ribbons if it's not quite, and anything else, even your embellishments. If you've got if you've got the pearls or the basic jewels and you don't quite have the right colour, you can just get your Stampin' Blends and colour them in. All right, have I mentioned everything on that page? I think so. Okay. Yeah, I love the papers too, Sam. They were my favourite. Well, one of my favourites. Potted geraniums. The stamp set has been reduced from 41 down to 24.60. And obviously the bundle, the bundle's been retired, and I'll get it in a minute, the dies must be retiring as well. Eden's Garden, this was a special release that went over into a catalogue, or an early release that came through into the catalogue. The stamp set has been reduced from 41 down to 16.40, which is less than half price. Hedgehogs are going over, big hooray. Less than half price at $12.80, down from $32. Count on me. Reduced from 39 down to 35.10. Used that one quite a lot too. Okay, Reasons to Smile. It's been reduced from 42 down to 25.20. Lovely, you use this a lot. Use the images a lot, more than the sentiments in that one. It's reduced from 42 down to 25.20. Beautiful plants. Beautiful plants reduced from 37 down to 14.80. So guys, that's a bargain. And it's a distinctive stamp, that one. Stronger Together, reduced from 39 down to 23.40, and Stepping Stones has been reduced from 39 down to 27.30. Fresh Cut Flowers, from 39 down to 15.60, which is less than half price. A Wash and Beauty, I use this stamp set a lot. I love these papers, these pretty papers. All right, from 21 down to 16.80 for the papers. The stamp set, half price at 21. The dies will be mentioned later. So happy that this is going over. I love this distressed font print thing that's happening here, and I love this dottage, what we call dottage if you watch Ruth Trice, and then these lovely images, just gorgeous. Right, so that's carrying over. Nature's Harvest, there's a reduction in that stamp set from 37 down to 14.80, which is less than half. So obviously the bundle is also retiring through it together. Use this a little bit. It has nice tiny little, it's a little reminiscence of the itty bitty greetings that we used to have. I used Follow Your Dreams, and I used Get Well Soon and Warmest Wishes and Lovely, Hello Lovely are what I used the most out of that one. And it's reduced from 39 down to 23.40, so not quite 50%. Olive Branch reduced from 39 down to 19.50. A Wish and a Fish reduced from 37 down to 29.60. I actually got this and I used it a couple of times. Not how you would think. Like I used it. I don't even know whether I can find my card, but yeah, I enjoyed using that one. This has and it has like this lovely seaweedy image that you can use in other stamping as well. So that's the stamp set, did I say? Reduced from 37 down to 29.60. Hope and Prayer, I believe, could be, let me see, 71. I'll just check to make sure that annual catalogue. Yeah, that must be carrying over, Hope and Prayer. Just mind my dirty smudges there on my catalogue. Amazing Silhouettes. Use this one for a couple of different projects. Reduced less than half price from 39 down to 15.60. Forever Fern, unfortunately, is leaving us. Sad face. No reduction in price because it's quite popular. Flowers of Friendship, that stamp set reduced from 37 down to 20. There is a punch, coordinating punch, but that will be looked at further on. Honeybee Home, the stamp set reduced from 15.60 down from 39, less than half price. Blessings of Home stamp set, another one that's less than half price from 44 down to 17.60. Speedy Recovery, reduced from 39 down to 35.10. Full of Love, I used this a lot. Used it, and I really enjoyed coloring the images. I really did enjoy doing that. So I'm a huge fan of Johanna Basford and her coloring in books. So, but unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time for that. You know, you've only got so many hours in the day. But yes, coloring, that was a great one for me. Full of Love, 30 front down from 37 to 33.30, and Inspired Thoughts, I use this one a lot too. Has lots of different sentiments for different events. No reduction on the price of that one, so obviously it was quite popular. He's the Man. Now the suite is retiring, the whole product suite is retiring. However, the stamp set and the dies are carrying over, but not as a bundle. Okay, guys? So if you want that 10%, again, if you want that 10%, now's the time to get it. Campology is retiring, no reduction. Let's set sail. The bundle is retiring. Obviously the stamp set and the coordinating punch will be carrying over, but not as a bundle. Wildlife Wonder is carrying over by the seeing looks of that. Whiskey Business is retiring. Reduction from 34 down to $30.60. And tech support, great one for those computer nerds in our lives. 21 down from 35. This one here is carrying over but not as a bundle. Grassy Grove is carrying over but not as a bundle. Better Days, less than half price, from 30 down to 12. Adventurous Journey, no reduction there. $30, I've got it written, it's $30. Bamboo Beauty, reduced from 37 down to 33.10. It's Your Day, no, sorry, It's Your Day, of course it is, but the stamp set's called Vintage Tools, guys. I've been doing this for too long. All right, bear with me. All right, we're not quite halfway through. All right, so 35.10 down from 39, so there's a little bit of a discount there happening. Walden Sweet's going over. Oceanfront is carrying over. Heron Habitat is retiring, and there's a reduction from 39 down to 27.30. And yes, the dies will be mentioned later on. Treasured Kindness down from 32, now 22.40. Sunprint Sweet. The suite itself will be retiring. The bundle will be retiring, but obviously the stamp set and the dies will be carrying over. All right, the papers are retiring, down from 21 to 14.70. Wisteria Wishes. It's retiring, but there's no reduction. The dies will be mentioned later on. Botanical Layers. The bundle itself is retiring because I think this vellum, the Lovely Layers vellum, is retiring, and that'll be mentioned down the back. Okay, Waterfall Canyon. The stamps, they'll be reduced from 39 down to 15.60. Not my thing. And I think it's more towards the Northern American market for that one, or anyone that does a lot of outdoorsy kind of thing. I haven't seen this one being used and don't know how hard it is to try and line everything up, but it looks tricky to me. Mountain Air, seen this one used a lot, never bought it, but there's been some lovely projects, cards made from this. So it's reduced from 35 down to 31.50. Jar of Flowers is finally leaving us sad. Sad face. Usually 41, and it will be 28.70. We have garden birdhouses, a great one for you could make new neighbor cards for your new neighbors. welcoming them to the neighborhood. Or you've got friends that have just built a new home or moved into a new home, that would be a great one for them. And no reduction there. Ranunculus Romance is also leaving us, which is sad. Use this one a whole heap. I just love these, the vintagey feel on this. No reduction on that one. Colour and contour is carrying over. Texture chic. Now the bundle is retiring, so the stamp set and the dies are carrying over, but not together. The papers reduced from 27 down to 1890. This beautiful gold, distressed gold paper is carrying over. Love, it's such a pretty paper to work with. Okay, Lighthouse Point. The stamp set has been reduced from 41 down to 2640. The dies will get a mention later. Waves of Inspiration. The bundle will be retiring, won't be carrying over into the next catalogue as a bundle, but the stamp set and the dies will still be able to be purchased. Shaded Summer. Less than half price, down from 41 is now 1640. And then our watercolor shapes, I've used this quite a bit too in different things. It's reduced from 37 down to 33.30. Pretty Birds now, Bev, if you're still here, Bev, and haven't fallen asleep, because I know you're not 100%. But the lovely Bev made me buy this one. She made the most gorgeous card, and I said, yes, I just need to have that now. Thank you so much, Bev. And I've used it a lot. I love the dies. I just love the dies in this. It has this beautiful bird cage. And then just the other week, Wendy from Wendy's Creations, I think, Wendy Woo's Creations, something like that on YouTube. She made the most beautiful card using this image. It was just gorgeous. But anyway, this has been reduced. The stamp set has been reduced from 32 down to 25.60. Beauty of Friendship stamp set from 39 down to 31.20. Dragonfly Garden will be leaving us. I used this quite a bit. Not so much in the last 12 months, but yeah, I actually stamped this onto crumb cake with early espresso ink, and then got my white ink and coloured the flowers and the leaves. So that's what I did for that one. Sorry, did I give you a price? Less than half price, from 41 down to 1640. All right. Oh, Sam, you're not well either. You know what? I haven't been well this last week. I started feeling a bit crook maybe Tuesday. And then yesterday I woke up and I felt great. I thought, yay. And obviously I overdid it. I caught up with everything and I overdid it because I'm not too great today either. Better than I was, but still a bit meh, you know, like. But anyway, Artistically Ink, believe it or not, is staying with us. Wildflower Path. It's less than half price. 39 down to 15.60. Eclectic Garden. It's less than half price. Now it'll be 16.40 down from 41. Hand pen petals. I used this a lot. It was my go-to whenever I was stuck for ideas. If I needed a card, had no mojo, this came out every single time. And it was so easy to make a card with it. Just beautiful. You could, yeah, do lots of things with it. All right. Normally $39 and it will be reduced to $23.40. Hues of Happiness. See, I loved the B-sides of these papers. They were just so pretty. Loved them. And I did use the other sides as well, the A-sides. But yeah, so the papers are reduced from 21 down to 1680. The stamp set has been reduced from 41 down to 2870. And of course the dies will be mentioned later. Willow Tree bundle. No reduction on the stamp set, but it's retiring, which means the bundle will be retiring. Hydrangea Haven, reduced from 46 down to 1840. In the Moment is staying with us. Places in the Heart staying with us. Graceful Tiles are retiring, but there's no reduction. Uniquely Artistic is retiring, and there's a reduction less than half price from $32 down to $12.80. Hello Beautiful, also reduced from $32 down to $12.80. This coordinates with there's a set of 6x4 papers in the clearance rack, if they're still there. So that, let me see if I can find them really quickly here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, these ones. The Abstract Beauty 4x6 papers. So that when they first came out, they were meant to go together. And I loved using these. Another handy thing to have in your stash for those quick cards. And I think, I made about 30 cards one day, just putting everything together. And it does come with a sticker pack as well. So yeah, it was great fun. Just a bit like old-fashioned scrapbooking. Okay, so back to the job. Alpha Best is carrying over, but not as a bundle. All right, our big background stamps. Brilliance Butterflies is leaving us, and there's a big discount there from $32 down to $12.80. Your Pretty Medallion stamp has been reduced from $32 down to $28.80. Knit It Together from $32 down to $19.20. Stacked Stone, we've got Stacked Stone from $32 down to $25.60, carrying over. Rays of Light carrying over. Spiral Die, I think, must be carrying over. Bouquet of Thanks reduced from $32 down to $28.80. Tropical Hideaway, no reduction. Dry Brush down from $32 to $19.20. And Daisy Garden, no reduction. Hues of Happiness, loved it. Yeah, I loved it too. I loved the whole suite. It was a nice one to work with, I have to say. Heavenly Hollyhocks. This is leaving us. The stamp set has been reduced from $34 down to $23.80. The dies will be mentioned later. All right, so limited edition was an Angel Policy stamp set. Just so that everyone is aware, if you decide to ever sell your stamps, you really need to have a copyright stamping up, put it on the back of them. because the images that are on the stamped images, even though that you've purchased the stamps and you've stamped them and you've coloured them, those images still remain the property of Stampin' Up, and we need to, what's the word? I'm tired, I can't think of the word. We need to show people, that's not the right word, but yes. But that needs to go on the back of your cards. If you're just giving away, no. But if you're deciding to sell, yes. So, and it has a lot of other great stamps that you can put on the backs of your cards so that they know that it's a handmade card, not a Hallmark card, as we like to say. All right. Oh, okay. So this is where we get down to the business side of the new colours. All right. The 21, 23 in colours are all leaving except for Fresh Freezer. So there's nothing different there. There's quite a few reductions all over the shop with this. They haven't done a blanket 20% off or anything like that. Depending on, like I said, depending on the popularity is the percentage of the discount. So the polished pink cardstock is now $14.62 and the pale papaya cardstock is $11.37. Evening evergreen and soft succulent, there's no reduction there. Now normally cardstock, a pack of cardstock, which has, I can't even remember, is it 24 sheets? No, maybe not. Yes, no, it's not 24 sheets. Anyway, a pack of cardstock is normally $16.25. Okay, your classic stamp pads are normally $14. So the polished pink, well, these are all the same. $9.80, $9.80, $9.80, $9.80. So that's all the same across the board. The refills are all the same across the board except for soft succulent. Obviously, I think it's on low inventory. So if you want a refill, you need to get in quick because they will sell out, I'm telling you right now. 24 sheets. Okay, thanks guys. Acknowledge, that's the word I'm looking for. That's the one. Thanks, Sam. And Lisa too, thank you. We need to acknowledge that those images do belong to Stampin' Up. Okay, your Stamping Blends combo packs. Now you buy them as a combo, dark and light. Polished pink is $14.70. Oh, so normally to buy them they're $15.75. From April 4th, polished pink will be $14.17. The pale papaya will be $12.60. Evening evergreen $11.02, and soft succulent is $12.60. All right, so that's the in colors. Your brights. So what's changing in the brights? Bermuda Bay is leaving, Pacific Point is leaving, and Mango Melody is leaving. So the cardstock across the board is $9.75 for each of those three colors. Your stamp pads are the same as, for Mango and Bermuda, $9.80, and there's no reduction in the Pacific Point. For the refills, $5.60 for the Mango and Bermuda, no reduction in the Pacific, and there's no reduction in the blends, in the Stampin' Blends for Bermuda Bay. All right, neutrals. Okay, cardstock, normally $16.25 for a pack of 24. $13 for Mary Merlot, $11.37 for soft suede. And then Sahara Sand, I'm sad to see that one go. That was a big favourite of mine. I used it a lot. $14.62. Your stamp pads for Mary Merlot, $9.80. And again, soft suede, $9.80. And Sahara Sand, $9.80. For your refill, normally $7. For Merlot is $6.30, and there's no change, no reduction in soft suede or Sahara Sand. And then the blends combo pack, there's no reduction for the soft suede. In the Regals collection, what's leaving here is Rich Razzleberry. And cardstock, which is normally $16.25, is $9.75. The stamp pad is $9.80, and the refill is $5.60. That is being replaced. No. What are we looking for? Regals. Yeah, they're not. I'll show you. Where's my... This is the new colours. Regals. So they're bringing in Gorgeous Grape into the Regals rather than, which is more of a purple, which I think suits that colour family. This was too, like, very, very pinky. That it had a pink undertone, a berry undertone. Okay, and in the subtles, quite a few changes here. Blushing Bride is leaving. So Saffron is leaving. They're replacing that with the new Lemon Lolly. Pear Pizzazz is leaving, which was another favourite of mine. I used it a lot. And Mint Macaron, which is surprising. But obviously, like, fashions changes, trends change, so that's why they've decided to give us new colours. And, you know, we get bored using the same old all the time. So let's do something new and exciting. And it is new and exciting. Okay, cardstock. Blushing Bride cardstocks, normally $16.25, $9.75. So Saffron is $9.75. Pear Pizzazz is $14.62, and the Mint Macaron is $13. The stamp pads, normally $14. Blushing Bride is $11.20. So Saffron is $12.60. Pear Pizzazz is $11.20, and Mint Macaron is $9.80. The refills, there's no reduction in the refills because everyone's going to want them. And then the blends combo packs, $14.17 for So Saffron and $12.60 for Mint Macaron. Okay, now the Stampin' Right marker, the current Stampin' Right marker has been reduced from $5.25 down to $4.20. It's not retiring. What's happening is that they are changing the way that they are being made. Reconfiguring, I guess is the word. Reconfiguring. And rather than the Stampin' Right markers, where are mine? Ooh. Rather than a fine tip end, I think they're going to be giving us a bullet end. So on your Stampin' Right markers, you have a brush tip and you have a fine tip. Where's a piece of note paper? All right, so this is So that's your fine one. And then your brush tip. Oof. But they're going to change the fine one. So, and they're going to be doing that with all your sad blushing bride is going. I think there was a lot of trouble with it, especially in the warmer climates. It seemed to, the grey that was in it, or the brown that was in it, tend to come to the top on the ink pads a lot, and we weren't getting a true blushing bride colour. Yeah, I'm not that good at. I haven't been for 2 weeks, Sam, so I'm a bit out of practice. But yeah, to get around it, I just used to push that top layer of ink to one side and stamp with that. But yeah, it wasn't something, you shouldn't need to do that as a stamper. You shouldn't need to have to make adjustments for the to use your colors. Anyway, storage is staying, and again we've got, because we've got an adjustment in the colors and the color families, all the current color, like the A4 cardstock assortments are all changing in the A4 and the 12 by 12s. All your Stampin' Pad bundles and all your re-inker bundles and all your Stampin' Write markers, all the bundles of those are all changing. I'm not going to read them out. You can go back and have a look at those if you want to. The in colors, this cardstock, and they are normally $16.75, $13.40 for the 21-23 color pack. For the 12 by 12, it's $18.40. There's no reduction in the ink pad bundles, and 15. Not sure what happened there. I think I've crossed that one off wrong. $15.20 for the, oh, it's the markers. That's right, because they're all changing. Right. So normally normally $26.25. You can get the 22-24 markers at $15.75 and the 21-23 markers for $15.75. The box of markers, I don't now that we have the blend Stampin' Blends, I don't use my markers very much, but the markers, if you want to buy a box of markers, they are normally $215.25, and they've been reduced down to $193.72. The markers are really good to color in different sections of your stamp. If you want, if you've got like a floral image and there's leaves and a flower, you can color your flower as well as color your flower one color and then use your markers then to color the leaves in a green or something. That's how I mostly use my markers. The other one is watercoloring. You can scribble onto a piece of acetate and spritz your paper, and then spritz your your acetate and create like a watercolory kind of thing, and you can just smush your cardstock into that little puddle that you've just created for a nice watercolor background. The soft pastel assortments, I believe these are being reconfigured because of the different colors that are leaving us. There is Mango Melody is one of the colors, so they will change that. What else is in there? Yeah, Mango Melody is the one that's leaving in that little box. So that's normally $15.75, and that's down to $6.30. Your watercolor pencils, I use these a lot. I love using these. The assortment A will be reconfigured because once again Melon Mambo is leaving and Rich Razzleberry is also leaving, and Pacific Point is leaving, Bermuda Bay is leaving, so they'll reconfigure those to give us a different assortment of colors. No change in price. The adhesives are all okay. Nothing's changing there or leaving. So this is where all these papers are leaving us. Most of these were mentioned earlier. So perfectly penciled, that doesn't belong to a suite anywhere. Reduced from 21 down to 16.80. Your pretty prints 12 by 12 reduced from 21 down to 14.70. Tea Boutique 14.70. It's normally 21. All your in color, because what'll happen, even though the colors are staying, they'll change up the designs. And I liked these ones. I thought they were nice, subtle designs. I'm not too keen on the new ones that I've seen, but it is what it is. It's all about giving everyone a fair go. Those that like the bold and bright, and those that don't. So 21, 23 colors, $12.60, the 22, 24, $12.60, and they normally will be 21. And those are, what are they? 6 by 6, but you get 40 sheets in that pack, and there's 4 each of each design, double-sided papers. And the same with the color family assortments, so that you can buy a packet of the neutrals at $8.40, a packet of the regals at $10.50, a packet of the brights at $18.90, and there's no change in the subtle pack. Okay. Memories and More. Normally $17.50. These are $12.25, and these are the Memories and More card pack. Don't be confused, guys. And these are the Memories and More cards and envelopes, the texture chic that coordinate with the texture chic suite. Okay, so the Memories and More cards and envelopes normally retail at $21, and they will be reduced at $14.70. Today is the Day Memories and More card pack. This is a great one for affirmations, or if you want to cheer someone up or tell someone that they're doing great. You can use these. I've used them for that reason. Lots of lovely positive kind of sayings in that. Normally $17.50, and that one's at $8.75. I believe that one's probably, that is carrying over, so I'm not quite sure. Is that being reconfigured some way, somehow? I'm not sure. All right, the slimline envelopes over on this page. All right, Sam, thanks for being here. Thanks for your company up until now. If you're keen, you can come back and watch the rest on replay, I guess, if you like. Take care, and we'll catch you after Easter. Bye, sweetheart. Slimline envelopes, normally $17.50. These are $15.75. Nothing else has changed there. Lots of changes here. In color glimmer paper, normally $21. This $14.70. Brushstroke specialty paper. You get 3 sheets of 12 by 12, one each of each sheet in Blushing Bride, soft succulent Night of Navy. Normally $8.75. They've been reduced to $6.12. The distressed gold paper is carrying over. The golden rose gold 6x6 metallic paper, normally $8.75, reduced to $7. Carrying over the brush metallic 12 by 12, 6 single-sided sheets, 2 each of 3 colors, normally $27. Will be reduced to $10.80. The 12 by 12 copper foil sheets, you get two 12 by 12 sheets in a pack, $6.12, normally $8.75. The Layering Designs vellum, you get 12 sheets for each of each design. One is black print, one is white print. Normally $17.50, reduced to $8.75. And then the pearlescent paper, the 12 by 12, 2 single-sided sheets, $5.60, reduced from $7. The craft 6x6 paper, that came over from a previous catalogue, reduced from $10.50 down to $4.20, and the linen paper reduced from $10.50 down to $5.25. So that's half price. If you think you use it. Okay, lots of things happening on this page. The craft boxes reduced from $17.50 down to $12. You get 8 boxes, 3.5 by 3.5 by 2.5 inches high. Does anyone want other measurements? They're there in your catalogue anyway. The craft gift boxes, you get 10 boxes in a pack. These measure 4.5 by 6 5/8 by 3 3/4, and are food safe, reduced from $17.50 down to $14. The Peekaboo treat bags, these have like a little cellophane kind of window. I never bought them, so I can't tell you exactly what they're like, but you can buy either craft. Well, you must get both in a pack, because there's only one product number. These are also food safe. 10 bags, normally priced at $10.50, and these will be $8.40. The embossed treat bags, I never bought these either. But if you're having an event, they'd make great packaging. 10 bags, normally $13.25, $11.92, and the delicate treat bags, again great for events that you might have, that, you know, table gifts or something. Easter's coming up, guys. That might make nice table gifts for Easter, table decorations. You get 8 boxes in your pack, normally $20.25 down to $16.20. Oh my word, how much more have I got? 2022-24 in color decorative dots, half price, $7, bargain. Sequins for everything, fancy sequins I should call them. Normally $32, almost half price, $16.20. These look to be carrying over, I'm not quite sure, and everything else is carrying over. The lovely sprig trinkets, you get 20 pieces in the container. Normally, these are all, oh no, I say these are all normally, but they're not. Normally $15.75, and these have been reduced to $7.87. The flower trinkets, so you get 3 colors. You get the silver, the champagne, and the gold, or brass rather, not gold. Normally $15.75, they've been reduced to 11 2 Happy to see these hang around. Opal rounds, they are the 20, 21, 23 in colours, so they will be leaving us less than half price they are. These are half price. Vicky, if you're watching, half price, buddy. Go get some. The red rhinestone basic jewels, normally $12.25, reduced to $8.57, and it's quite a large pack. You get 220 rhinestones in the pack, so that's you know, quite good in my books. The rhinestones are staying, the iridescent rhinestones are staying. Sad to see the champagne rhinestones leaving us. Normally $10.50, $6.30. The pearls are leaving us, but we are going to be left with the iridescent pearls, right? So there's the iridescent or the plain ones. So the basic pearls are leaving us. You get 140 in the pack, 3 sizes. Normally $10.50. These have been reduced to $9.45. The opal rounds, I loved using these too. 100 in a pack. I think you get 2 sizes, a large and a small, by the looks of that. Normally $13.25, $7.95. The elegant faceted gems, loved using these on my projects. You get 90 in the pack, 2 sizes, a large and a small. Normally $13.25, $5.30. The solid faceted gems, didn't use these too much. I don't even know whether I even bought them, but I'm a sucker for embellishments and will buy them all. What do you get? 180 in the pack. 6 colors, 2 sizes, a large and a small. Balmy blue, night of navy, petal pink, melon mambo, pool party, mossy meadow. Normally $14. These and then these have been reduced to $9.80. The classic black dots reduced from $12.25 down to $7.35. You get 160 pieces in the pack, 2 sizes, large and small. Sparkle and shine sequins. It has sequins, and it has like star shapes, and it's a nice little pack of shapes that you can use in shaker cards, or on your card fronts. Where am I? $6.12 reduced from $12.25. Approximately 1,000 in the container. 3 different colors. So obviously there's a white, and there's a clear, and there's a pearlescent, I'm guessing. Yes, clear. Oh no, sorry. Clear, iridescent, and silver. Okay. These pretty little loose flower flourishes, 60 pieces in the container, 3 colors, 2 sizes, normally $13.25. I'm wondering whether I should get a job at Target or something with all these announcements. Hello, customers. In our store today. Anyway, back to the job. Where am I? Loose flower flourishes, normally $13.25, and we have it's been reduced to $7.95. There are 60 pieces in 3 different colors in 2 sizes. The effervescent elements, I've used these a little bit. Approximately 2,300 pieces in the container. 2 sizes, a large and a small, and they are spherical, guys. So if you drop some on your craft desk, they will run for miles, never to be found ever again. So you're probably better off, if you're going to use them, have a tray. Use a tray and then work in your tray would be my recommendation. Heart pearls, normally $14, $5.60. So that's less than half price. You get 180 in the pack. 3 colors: milky white, glossy white, and pearl white. Pastel pearls, 200 in a pack, 4 colors, but just 1 size. Gorgeous grape, balmy blue, Highland heather, and pink. And then we have the faux sea glass shapes, adhesive backed, in 3 colors, 2 sizes, 150 in that pack. Normally $14 and reduced to $7. All right, ribbons. Need a drink, guys? Trying to break? I'm just gonna have. I've got mine in a pottery cup, in a travel mug that's keeping it a little bit warmer. So, oh, right. All right, who's still with me? Hands up. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Not far to go now. The early espresso ribbon, normally $11.50, reduced to $6.90. The pool party, sad to see this go, because that was one that we could colour. Even though it's blue, you could colour it in a darker colour, and it still gave it still held that darker colour. Reduced from $10.50 to $6. Here, miss. Yes, miss. I know. We're getting there. Anyone taking notes? Lisa, Lisa and Lisa are still with me. Lisa Searcy, have you got your catalogue and taking notes or not? It's all good. I'm not checking. I'm not checking. Just asking. Okay. What am I looking for? The pool party ribbon, normally $10.50, down to $6.30. This lovely gold, rose gold and white ribbon, normally $14, $8.40. Sad to see this one go. I'm hoping, I haven't looked at the ribbons to see, but I'm hoping they've given us something that is comparable, because again, you could color this with your blends if you didn't have the ribbon that you needed. And it was lovely. It was nice to fold, nice to tie, made lovely soft bows, really pretty. So normally $13.25 and less than half price. So I think I might end up putting another one of those on my order, because I love it. The metallic ribbon, mesh ribbon, normally $14 down to $11.20. And the grey granite shimmer ribbon, normally $12.25, will be reduced to $8.57. The real red ruffled ribbon, normally $14, $11.20. The evening evergreen check ribbon, normally $13.25. This is less than half price, guys. $13.25. And then the petal pink ribbon. it had a weird feel to it, this one. Not the easiest thing to tie bows with, but it still made it work. Normally 14, half price at 7, so that's a pretty good bargain. Natural finish ribbon is leaving us. The white organdy ribbon, I'm not quite sure. I think that might be staying. So that might be what we're all supposed to use now. And it's not as easy to tie as the pool party. The metallic edged ribbon, normally 14, is $15.60. The twine is staying. Happy that this is staying. The soft succulent, because the soft succulent is leaving us, this will be retiring, and it's normally $13.25, reduced to $5.30. Your in-color metallic woven ribbons are all staying. They're carrying over. All these lovely open weave ribbons, and I love this kind of ribbon. It just allows some of your design to peek through underneath when you're using it. So the polished pink, normally it's $12.25. The polished pink is $6.12. Pale papaya is $4.20, so that's a great bargain. Your evening evergreen is $11.02. Soft succulent and fresh freesia are also $11.02. I think they will sell out quickly as well if you're half thinking of getting them. The white ribbon, the white frayed ribbon, normally $13.25, reduced to $5.30. And then this lovely gold 1/4-inch ribbon, normally $12.25, is $11.02. And the Baker's Twine Essential Pack is staying with us, okay, which is great. Now, stop the press. The sad news is that our Stamparatus is actually leaving us. They've decided to retire it. I'm not quite sure what the official reason is, but there's a lot going on in the crafting world when it comes to stamp positioning tools. And if you're curious, you should Google it. So, and I think this is a reason why it's retiring, because of other things that are going on. Not that because it's not popular, because it is. And as far as I know, it's the only one on the market that you can actually lift up and change the platforms into a different position. Not too many others actually do that. So you can have, like, create an ombre, a look. But yeah, anyway, really sad to see it go. Only the magnets and the deluxe foam matte, which is the metric version, have been reduced. The magnets down from 21 is $8.40. So if you need a spare magnet, so that's a really huge bargain. And then the mattes, another big discount here, from $10.50 down to $4.20. So yeah, be sad to see that go. I will still be using mine, I have to say, because I suck at stamping. I've never been a great stamper. So my Stamparatus is a godsend. Okay, nothing's changing here, which is great. Your punches, okay, so your fish builder punch, normally $34, is $20.40. What else have we got? The lovely labels pick a punch. So it gives you, there's three sizes. It punches a 1/2 inch, and it punches a 3/4 inch, and it punches a 1 inch strip. And then you can get these different ends depending on how wide your cardstock is, and that's leaving us normally $42, and it's been reduced to $37.80. Our rectangular postage stamp punch is leaving us, normally $34, down to $30.60. And medium daisy, that's been around quite a while, so I'm not surprised to see that go. Normally 30 down to 21. Heart punch pack, bargain here guys if you want to get it, half price at $34. Dragonflies are staying, which is really surprising, because I thought that stamp set was leaving, but they might have something else in the new catalogue to use it with. And the Label Me Fancy Punch, which has the label, and then it has this slit, and then it has this tiny little circle that you can use to on your tags to tie things with. Normally $34 down to $30.60, so not a big change there, but it's still a bargain. Flowers and Leaves, which coordinated with that other stamp set earlier on, it's half price at $17, so you can get the stamp set and the flowers together. Label Me Lovely, I liked using this punch. It was you could use it, you know, either way. Normally $34 down to $30.60. Our bow, I thought that was leaving, but obviously not. The Starlit Punch, it's half price at $17. Next page. Double Oval is staying. The Evergreen Border Punch is leaving us. It's half price at $21. The Jar Punch is reduced from $34 down to $20.40. The Essential Tag, it's been around for yonks. Not surprised to see that leave. Half price at $17. The Whale Punch, what are we doing here? Whale Punch, normally $34, is $20.40. The Tulip Builder Punch, it's been around a while as well. Normally $34 again, and it's $20.40. And here's the Deer Punch that goes with the Peaceful Deer stamp set, and it's reduced from $34 down to $23.80. Nothing has changed there. Those will still all be available in the next catalogue. Okay, one thing I do want to announce here is that in the catalogue, some of these products that go with the cut and emboss machines aren't listed in the catalogue. I have a feeling that they will end up in the online exclusives, and that will be the same for any product, but we will know more about that, I think, later on. Okay, so I think we are really trying to push the fact that we do have an online only catalogue that with products that you won't see in a catalogue. So, and I think that's what's happening with some of these the plates packs, both for the large and the small little mini. Okay. We worked on that, and we worked on that, so that's all right. Now here are our dies. Okay, so Build a Butterfly dies, yes, reduced from $54 down to $32.40. Flowers of Home, normally $56, reduced to $22.40, so that's less than half price. Won't be as a bundle next catalogue, won't be as a bundle next catalogue. Full Basket dies. What do we got? Less than half price, down from $60 to $24. Cottage Flowers, half price, down from $60 to $30. Teacup. What do we got? Normally $47. They'll be reduced to $32.90. And the Elephant dies, normally $44 and have been reduced to $26.40. Not quite half price. Grassy Grove, not as a bundle, but you'll be able to grab the stamp set and the die separately next catalogue. Happy Forest, normally 53, has been reduced to 37.10. Blossoming Happiness, normally, where are we? Bundle, the dies, 56. Normally it's 56, and they've been reduced to 28, so that's a half price discount. Layering Hollyhocks, normally 65, and been reduced down to 26, so that's like a 60% discount, maybe possibly more. The Heron dies, normally 54, been reduced to 37.80. The Honeybee Blooms dies, normally 49, and these are 1960, so that's less than half price. We've got the Lighthouse dies, normally 60, reduced to 24, so that's less than half price. Harvest, normally 67, been reduced to 26.80, and that's less than half price. Carrying over the Geraniums, normally 60, reduced to 24, so that's less than half price. Your Birdhouse dies, normally 58, reduced to 29, so that's half price. Your Organic Beauty dies, normally 74, reduced to 44.40, so that's probably a 40% discount, I'm guessing. Your Willow dies, normally 65, reduced to 45.50, and the Wisteria dies, normally 61, reduced to 54.90. Right, and these are our other ones that don't have bundles. Amazing Thanks. This is a great discount, guys. Normally 47, will be reduced to 18.80. The Artisan Edition dies, normally 60, these are now 30, so that's half price. Your Beautiful Shapes, normally 51, and these are 45.90. And your Brilliant Wings dies, so you have a outline of the outline of the butterfly image, like a framelit. And I shouldn't say that word, but it's like it will cut out the stamped image, and then you have these other dies that will cut out like a detailed die cut, and then you have these other tiny little standalone dies that also emboss. I think no, maybe not. Maybe they don't. I don't know. I've never actually used those little ones. But you've got two smaller butterflies, and looks like dottage, and then you've got like a brick pattern there that will cut out your cardstock. All right. Did I say? Sorry. Normally 77, being reduced to $30.80. That's less than half price. Brushed Shapes, never saw these much in use, but that's not to say that they weren't popular. Just that the guys I follow never really used them. Normally 44, and these are down to 17.60, so maybe they weren't popular. I haven't seen they're so heavily discounted. Down this column, Daffodils, normally 67, 26.80. So that's less than half price. These lovely delicate edges, I use them a little bit. Normally 53, 21.20. So that's less than half price. Your Eden dies, normally 61, and these are now 24. And then the Fabulous Frames, normally 54, are 37.80. Floral Gallery, normally 60, have been reduced to 24, so that's less than half price. These are returning. The Enchanting Detail dies, normally 58, 23.20, so that's less than half. Fancy frames, normally 60, have been reduced to 24, so that's less than half. Forever Flourishing dies, which coordinates with the Forever Fern stamp set. And once again, you have dies that will die cut the stamped images as well as other standalone design elements. Used them a lot, and these were very popular. As you can see by the discount, there's not much going on there, but it's still cheaper than what they normally retail for. So normally $63, and they've been reduced to $50.40. Your hydrangea dies, normally 56, have been reduced to $22.40, so that's less than half. Sad to see the layering circles go. I haven't looked thoroughly at our new catalogue yet, but I'm hoping they have something that we can, that's comparable, like some sort of circle dies, although they are bringing back the punches, some of the circle punches on the online exclusives. We've got 2 returning circle punches, guys, so get excited for that. And but I do like a scallop to layer them with. Okay, normally 61, and these have been reduced to 42.70. We've got the layering diorama. Use these a little bit. Normally 51, and these will be $40.80. Love You More Than dies, normally 53, and these are $31.80. The excuse me, Majestic Mountain dies, normally 63, huge discount, $25.20. No, the painted labels, which go with the those sentiments that we were talking about before that I really liked, that I used a lot. So, painted poppy stamp set, but they also go with the other ones as well. But that's because it's got these 2 dies here that will cut out the stamped images as well as the 2 leaves. That's why. But you can also use them with the with that sentiment stamp that they go together. So normally 61, half price at $30.50. And then the palms dies, I use these quite a bit too. Made lovely backgrounds and then made silhouettes with the dies. Normally 61, down to 36.60. I need another sip of water, guys. My throat is getting a bit sore. I reckon I've been talking for nearly 2 hours. A bit more than 2 hours. Over 2 hours. Whoa! Okay. Panned flower dies, normally 53, down to 21. That's a great saving. Perfect plants, normally 56, down to 22.40. The Picture This dies that has the rectangles and the circles, and when you die cut them out, both the positive and the negative, whichever way, both have stitching around the edges. So that was a very handy thing to have. Normally $60, and they've been reduced to 54. Poppy Moments, which coordinates with the Peaceful Moments stamp set. And normally 65, down to 26. We've got the Potted Succulent dies, normally 68, down to 27.20. So that's another big saving. Your Pretty Pillow Box dies. Now, I've used this quite a fair bit, but I've also used this to make a junk journal cover, because what I did is I trimmed the 2 sides here, and I trimmed this bit here to make a cover, and then this like flaps over overlaps around the front, and with a magnet, I put a magnet in underneath, and it was gorgeous. It's not very big, but it was very pretty. So it's reduced from 60 down to 24, so that's less than half price. Pretty pop-ups. I could never get on board with these, but you know, each to their own. I saw some nice things made, nice cards made with them. Reduced from 56 down to 44.80. Ranunculus reduced from 56 down to 22.40. That coordinates with the Ranunculus Romance stamp set. All right, Rugged Icons. For the men in our lives, reduced from 51 down to $20.40, so that's less than half price. We've got the Seaside Seashells, reduced from 60 down to 24, which is less than half. Seasonal labels, I'll get my tongue around this, that coordinates with the Christmas season stamp and the Christmas to Remember stamp set. So it's been reduced from 67 down to 46.90. The sequins reduced from 41 down to 16.40. I've seen a card very recently with this, made with these dies, and it was absolutely fabulous. I loved it. I think if you had a teenager for a teenager birthday, you know, around that, maybe that 10 to maybe 15, 16 age group, I reckon that they would make you could do a lot with them, and that's a good bargain. That's less than half price. Your split card textures, no reduction there. Stitch greenery, sad to see this go because I used that a lot, and I loved the texture it gave to my backgrounds. Normally 56, reduced to 39.20. Stitch rectangles are retiring, believe it or not. Sad to see them leave, but I'm sure there'll be something just as exciting in the next catalogue. Reduced from 61 down to 54.90. Now I thought Stylish Shapes were leaving us, but I can't. Where's my... Maybe not. Where are we? 175. No, they're staying. So Stylish Shapes are staying, which is probably why they are taking away our circles. Summer Shadows, which coordinates with the shaded summer stamp, normally $60 down to 24, so that's less than half. The sunflower dies that coordinate with the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set, it's reduced from 58 down to $40.60. Tags are staying. The Twigs and Sprigs folder and die, it's like a hybrid. You can actually do it twice. Run it through and do in one pass and do your embossing and your die cutting all in one. So it's like a hybrid, what they call a hybrid. Okay, and the tulip dies, oh sorry, did I tell you? Sorry, 61 down to 54.90. And then the tulips, normally 61 down to 24.20. Oh. Embossing folders. Guys, I've only got this much left. Get excited. I'm going to need another cuppa. The Brick and Mortar 3D embossing folder, $15.75, and it's normally $17.50. That's leaving. The gingham is leaving, normally $13.25, and that is been reduced to $5.30. The Hive 3D, which doesn't surprise me because all the honeybee stamp set and dies and all that is leaving us. Normally $15.75. This has been reduced to $9.45, so that's a pretty good bargain. You've got Into the Clouds embossing folder, normally $15 down to $6, so that's less than half. Let's Celebrate, which is congratulations and happy birthday, and those are narrower embossing folders that will fit through the mini. You got this little symbol here to show you that it will fit in your mini embossing folder, Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. I'll get it in a minute. There's no change to the pricing there. Pretty Flowers, normally $13.25, have been reduced to $11.92. The Seashells 3D embossing folder, there's been no change on the price on that one. Thanks and Hello, which is once again suitable for the mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. One says hello in all your different languages, and the other one says thanks in all the different languages. Normally $14, reduced to $18.40. Timber Stain, Time Worn type of stain, which I enjoy, and the Wintry 3D set. One has snowflakes and one has this lovely foliage, pine foliage kind of image. Normally $17.50, and there's no change. There's no change in the price in that. And once again, that will go through. That will go through the little mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. And believe it or not, I think that's it. Oh, let me have another sip of tea. If you have stayed with me, thank you so much. It was a marathon, but I hope it helped. I'll leave that there. And I'll leave that there. And I'll show you the new colours again. I don't have the names on them. I didn't have time to do that. I put that together really quickly at 11:30. Oh, round of applause. Absolutely, Lisa. Thanks, Lisa A. Thanks, Lisa M. Thanks, Bev. If you ladies would like a copy of this, I can email it to you. Let me know. I might even put names underneath, go in and edit them so that there's names in underneath. I will also put this onto YouTube. For some reason I couldn't go live, and I know that Ellen Woodbridge also had trouble yesterday going live on YouTube, so I'll have to let her know that I also had to just kick me out. I tried 3 times to get on there and just wouldn't let me do it. All right, I will do, Bev. I have your email address, that's fine. If there's anyone else that would like a copy of this, please either send me a message or email me. My details are on my in the bio, in my bio on my page somewhere, I'm pretty sure, and I can email this to you. I have used Stampin' Up! Do give us hex codes, and I have used their hex codes to set them all up, but depending on your printer, sometimes the colors can come out a bit weird, so they're not going to be true to the cardstock colors or the ink colors. All right, so that's it from me. Thanks, guys, and fingers crossed. I hope to go live at somewhere sometime again on Wednesday. So if you're watching this on replay, you might want to fast forward maybe a little bit, because it's now over 2 hours. It's nearly 2.5 hours that I've been chatting, so my throat is a little bit sore and I need to go and have a big, huge drink of water. So, right. Love yous all and see you again soon. Bye.